No, not allowed ads, please, no. So last episode was the assembly, right? Assembly? Yeah, assembly time, in which we get further insights into how the actual school feels about class 3E. And surprise, surprise, not that good. But we are seeing in real time that the students of the school are looking at class 3E in a, I want to say in a different light, but how the teachers of class 3E look made some of the other students jealous. And then the way Nagisa stood up for himself at the very end of the episode is saying that the status quo is shifting. And that's what the principal doesn't want. So I don't know what the principal is going to do to make it to where class 3E gets it worse, but I doubt it'll be applied in this episode. I could be wrong. But anyways, without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Make sure the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh my gosh, if I get one more subtitle.
Studying for midterms, of course.
Great.
Whoa, look out! I'll be making this period a high-speed enhanced midterm study hall.
The headband's changing every single time.
Man, this is balls. You seriously gotta wear a different
Balls?
headband for each subject.
Thank you.
Give me a break, man.
Shinobi.
Naruto's not even on the test.
It would have been crazy if it was like crossed out.
4 for science, 4 for English, 1 for Naruto. A
One for
Koro
Naruto.
sensei for each of us.
Who got the Naruto? Who got-
Karma, no
Oh.
sneak attacks during study hall.
Doesn't all this
I mean,
spread you
that's
a
pretty
little
smart.
bit thin, sir?
Exactly what you guys need to kill him.
I have a double outside on R&R duty.
How does that help?
It doesn't. It spreads you
He's
even
been
more
leveling
thin.
up like crazy these days.
Are you starting to wrap your head around the material, Nagisa?
Yes, sir.
Don't lie to him.
Facing midterms, he's the best damn teacher you could ask for.
Yeah, I mean, you can't argue against that. Rubik's
Consider
Cube.
this deceptively simple cube. If I wish to align the colors quickly and intuitively, pry them apart and reassemble. It's as easy as
Who
that.
are you?
Apparently, this gentleman is supposed to be the principal here.
Oh, he looked so different in the last episode. Maybe it's the red eyes.
Forgive me for not visiting sooner. I meant to pay my respects before now, but one gets sidetracked.
Could you make a suit out of the material that hurts him? Hug him to death.
Though I don't pretend to understand the situation in every particular. So, barring harm to my school, your assassins may deal with you as they will. I've been given plenty of incentive to turn a blind eye.
Are you
That's a
getting
very
money?
reasonable attitude, principal. I find that quite attractive in a man.
Stop it.
Though I'm happy to give you carte blanche to do what's necessary, I must think of the future should the Earth survive. Not to put too fine a point on it, but E-Class must continue to serve its function in the grand scheme of things.
Okay.
Just today, I received an alarming complaint from a D-Class teacher. It seems a student of yours glared
my
threateningly
gosh.
at 2 upperclassmen.
Oh
such
my
that the upperclassmen
gosh.
feared for their lives. Obviously, I cannot let such insolence stand. As teachers, you are expected to remind the student in question of his place.
I don't think that's what teachers are for.
1 second to solve this puzzle.
What? You just sprayed this on me out of the blue?
Your speed certainly lives up to the hype. But bear in mind, my friend, in the grand scheme of things, there are many problems for which speed is of no use at all.
I mean, that's true.
Oh. Hi there.
Stop. You couldn't have just kept the smile for 1 second longer?
As a target, Koro-sensei is practically invincible. But as a teacher, he's vulnerable to the whims of people higher up on the food chain.
Oh, how much did you pay the wind? Goodness gracious. You
Good
won?
morning, everyone! As you might guess, today I thought I'd make even more of me.
See a blue hair.
This is getting ridiculous.
He's working too hard. He's trying to prove that speed is worth it.
Look at the poor guy. He's totally down for the count.
I mean, this
I
is a
say
perfect.
we try
Yeah,
our
okay.
luck.
Thank
Not
you.
that I don't appreciate it, but why is he teaching us so hard anyways?
Let's face it, who needs to ace a midterm when you've got that kind of cash tucked away in your bank account?
I mean, it's more like saving the world.
Yeah, assassination we can strive for, but academics? Seriously, why bother?
So that's how it is then.
How what is, sir?
They don't really care.
Do you know what I think? I don't think you appreciate what it means to be an assassin. Everyone, schoolyard, now!
What'd you guys just do?
What's his deal making us all stand out here like a bunch of goobers?
Goobers is a word. I haven't heard that in like 25 years.
Imagine placing within the top 50 of 186 students on midterms. Make that a reality, and securing a former teacher's permission is all an E-class student needs to return to the class from which they were ejected. Miss Yelovich.
Huh?
Now let's say you've been given an assignment. Do you have only one plan going into it?
No.
Of course not.
And Mr. Karasuma, what about you? Do you believe the first strike is the only move of any importance?
The first move is important, but so's the follow-up. Never assume the first strike will hit.
If you have a point, sir, I think we're missing it.
He hasn't gotten there yet.
Backup plans are the cornerstone of confidence, and a confident assassin is a successful one.
Okay.
The same goes for life
Backup
in
plans.
general.
That's what he's going
You
for.
strive for assassination, but not academics? Suppose some other would-be assassin out there managed to do me in. What would you be left with? What would you
Nothing.
strive for then? Those who can't wield a second blade aren't qualified to be assassins!
Okay, is that what you trying to get that? Words.
What the? Holy crap, guys, check it out. Is that a tornado?
What a show-off.
I mean, are you surprised at all? He goes Mach 20. Okay.
I am a superior life form capable of destroying the Earth. Show me your backup plan, that crucial second blade. Otherwise, I'll be forced to conclude no would-be assassin here is worthy of me.
A second blade?
Okay.
So how long have we got?
You
Not
got
very,
2 minutes.
Until the end of tomorrow.
Same thing.
I want all of you to place in the top 50.
Top 50?
We've been sharpening those second blades all along. The main campus relies on dull...
Karma, get back down with the classmates.
Okay. Ready or not, here we go.
Ready or not, here I come. I'm gonna find you. A butt chin. Goodness gracious. What is he here for? Oh, because they had to take the midterms at the school. Yo, someone take that pencil away from him.
To E-class, they're just an away game. Not much else.
Gosh. Square root of 75.
Our knife isn't nearly enough to take this thing out. How are we supposed to tackle question 4?
Are you permitted a calculator?
Damn it! You're kidding me! I don't even know where to start!
What if they give you
This question's gonna eat me alive!
a different test than they do the rest of the classes?
I'm dead meat.
That would be crazy.
Come now, we've covered this. The poor beast isn't as terrifying as all that. Look over each part of the question with the same attention to detail and piece together what you find.
Oh.
Voila! A trivial adversary indeed.
Of course.
Don't show me that. Thank you.
Take the problem one part at a time.
I hate that guy's face. Look at that. Look at his face. Ugh.
And this one! And this!
What happened? What question is it? Question 10? 11. No one gets question 10 wrong, I guess.
A question we weren't ready for ambushed us from the rear.
You gotta help me out here. However I look at it, this test seems rigged.
No?
I don't know what to say, sir. You ought to have received proper notification.
2 days before midterms, you decide to broaden the scope, and that's supposed to be enough time for us to cover everything?
Our students are expected to cram. That's been our policy for years.
That is not a good policy. That's a horrible policy.
The principal himself lectured our students on those subjects personally. It was wonderful. You should have seen it.
And you didn't give it to them?
I take full responsibility.
I mean, you would have
I
known.
underestimated the school's dedication to the status quo.
Yeah. Is that Karma?
Have it your way.
I am in no mood, Karma. This whole situation has me very...
What? Oh.
So they added questions to the stupid test.
Hold the phone. You got 100 in math?
Heck yeah, Karma's smart. I thought we already knew that.
I'm not going anywhere. You see, this is where I belong. Normal class
course.
has nothing on assassination.
This guy loves to
So,
kill.
Where are you gonna go, huh? I think you're just scared that one of us is actually gonna kill you.
Playing. He's playing just to keep him.
No one is running away!
Okay, so what's the deal?
The deal is we get our revenge on this school twofold during finals.
Blow it up.
But for once, I'm kind of glad to be behind it.
Karma's just emotionally
Proud. Proud to be
manipulating him. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. My question is, what are they going to do? I feel like they need a spy or someone to infiltrate into one of the classes or one of the other classes in order to, like, if anything changes, like this happens again, they're aware ahead of time, because it's a sly move. I originally thought that they were just going to give class 3E a completely different test, but I guess they have some standards. I mean, not much, but there is stuff. My thing is, they need someone on the inside to help them close the gap between the rest of the classes and class 3E. Because my only other thought is Koro Sensei can try to broaden as much as possible when it comes to teaching, in hopes that whatever he covers in class, if anything does pop up unexpectedly, they would still know what to do. But it's still a lot. But other than that, there are two main concepts that I want to talk about. First off, the principal kind of, what's the word? What's the phrase? Not calling Koro Sensei out, making Koro Sensei less than? I don't know, basically that puzzle that he gave Koro Sensei was to help the principal prove his point that speed isn't everything. Which, to be fair, kind of true. As far as I'm aware, the only thing we know about Koro Sensei is the fact that he has enough power somehow to destroy the moon, whatever, and he's very fast. So the ability for him to destroy the moon could be attributed to his speed. I'm not sure, but I mean, if that's the case, then Koro Sensei, really all he has to make him feel more superior than humans is his speed, and maybe the fact that he has like multiple tentacles, whatever. Then maybe his smell. I don't know. But speed is like his main thing. So the principal kind of calling it out and saying speed isn't everything. Not only is it the principal like stomping on Koro Sensei's main quirk or main attribute that makes him him, but he's almost challenging Koro Sensei in a sense of saying like, hey, you might be fast, but you're fast. Your speed won't fix all problems. And you see kind of afterwards, Koro Sensei going harder, going faster to try to prove that speed could be the answer. Could be the key. Obviously, the fact that he cares about the students and the fact that he's able to learn the material and then teach the material also helps a lot. But he does rely on his speed a lot. And lastly, the whole idea of having a backup plan and somehow attributing it to being an assassin. I don't know how he did it, but it works. He got a sense that everyone in class 3E was not focused on school, at least not that much. It was like their secondary, third, tertiary, whatever plan. They were mainly focused on trying to kill Koro Sensei, which is cool, I guess, but it puts everything else to the wayside. That's not what Koro Sensei wants. So he made it to where, hey, if you guys aren't the ones that kill me, therefore you guys don't get the prize money, what are you guys going to do afterwards since you slacked off in school throughout the whole year? So might as well use learning through school as a backup plan so that if you don't get the money, you can fall on your academics to get you through life. Then he also mentions that the fact that you don't use academics as a backup plan makes you guys not really assassins, because assassins always have backup plans. Therefore, if you guys aren't assassins, you guys aren't worthy to assassinate me. Therefore, you guys never will. As for how he came to that conclusion, freak all. I don't know. It was super smart though. And lastly, I don't know how Karma does it. Karma is just so smart, both academically and manipulatively. I don't know. He showed his test scores, super smart, but then he also used this moment to kind of take Koro Sensei out of his slump and forcefully change his attitude or his demeanor, whatever, from sad to sort of annoyed and angry by saying, oh, you wanted to leave us because you were scared of dying, which obviously isn't the case, but Karma knew that calling him out on that would make him angry or annoyed to the point of where he's going to forget about being in a slump. So it's very interesting to see that out of all the students, at least I believe, Karma is probably the closest to Koro Sensei. I don't know what I meant by that, but I felt that was right. Anyways, that was my reaction to Assassination Classroom, Season 1, Episode 6. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put a comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.